Game day. We got Arizona Highland tonight. I'm joined by our head coach and athletic director, Seth Parr. On top of our week 2 game tonight, it's also senior night, right? So that's a whole added element. Kind of talk us through what does senior night mean to this team and these players, and what are you guys doing to honor the seniors tonight?
You know, I think the seniors it's a lot of hard work that you've come here for 4 years. You've made a program and you finished. So that's always something that is you accomplished, right? So that should be important. I don't think, be honest with you, the parents are the ones that the senior night is really for. Is, they got to bring them here and they got them up and they got to see their kids finish and they're proud of them. So really senior night is more for them than for us or for even a teenage boy. I don't think they really. I know I was a teenager. I didn't have extra emotion with it or anything else like that. But for a mom or a dad to know that this is the last year that they're going to get to enjoy this experience with their kids it's just closing a chapter that it's kind of sad. But we can't have sad feelings going out on the field. But it's really what it is. I know when my experience with my daughter is like, I can't believe, from 18 years flies by, really quick. So you can't believe that you take them home from the hospital and next thing you know, they're graduating from high school. So it's kind of tearjerker.
Yeah, what time will the senior announcements begin tonight?
Oh man, you're answering.
Kite walk at 6:30.
All the hard questions.
Will that be shortly after the kite walk?
We're right into the. We come in there, and then the parents go to the gate at 6:40, and we have multiple teams being announced, and some being announced at halftime. We've grown, since I've been here. We used to only have 20 seniors, sometimes 15. So we added other sports in there at that time, and now we're even at a smaller school. This is probably the smallest school I've coached at, and there's only 1,700 somewhere around there in this school, and we have more seniors than we ever had. So that we have 30 seniors plus a lieu of other sports seniors, and we're going to start at 6:40 with those, and then at the end of that, football will be going after that. So it changes pregame quite a bit.
There you go. Well, and the reason I asked that is because I think part of what we want is we want our fans to be there and be supportive even of the seniors. So get there to see be part of the tailgate, be there for the kite walk, and be there for our seniors as they get announced and come onto the field for senior night, right?
We want you to be early anyway. So you should 100%. Already be there, be early, be loud, and be appreciative of what we got here in Anna, and then root us on to victory.
Well, so not only is it senior night, we've got a team that's come in from out of state to play the game, so that adds a little bit more buzz around what's going on. Some will label it as Texas versus Arizona. We know it's Anna versus Highlands. That's a normal Friday night, but does that make it any harder to keep the focus around the locker room? How do you guys as a coaching staff keep the players focused on the main things?
We know we have a football game, but we threw a history lesson in there. We talked about Ike and Curly Bill in Tombstone, and we went over a boomtown, which is in the United States history, Teaks, and then we talked about a lot of these guys that were outlaws in this area in Arizona. Tombstone came from the Chisholm Trail, and you had White Earp from Dodge City, and all these Curly Bill Roberts, and all these guys that were in this area at one time. So we took a pregame, tell them about the OK Corral and learn a little bit of Arizona and somewhat Texas history. So anytime you have cowboys or outlaws, they were somewhere around here. So that always interests me since I was in the Panhandle of Texas, and it seems like Missouri, Kansas, New Mexico, and Arizona seem to be the prime spot for a lot of these same outfits and the gangs and all that kind of stuff. So it took a little time to learn about that.
There you go. That's awesome. Well, so last week we talked about some of the keys in your mind were seeing discipline with avoiding pre-snap penalties, avoiding silly things, firing off the ball fast. What are some of the keys in your mind for tonight's game that you want to see our players do and come out and execute?
There are a lot of the same things. It's about the unscripted plays that we don't, that you don't prepare for all the time, but you have to. So like we did 2-minute drill right before halftime and scored, went up 14. We had the last play, Hail Mary. Make sure you're prepared for that. I think Ace Traylor got an interception on that. We did a 2-minute defense at the end of the game and got some stops, and that's with another group that we have personnel that's called 2-minute Cheetah. So some of the offensive guys are blended in there. Then we had a block punt that helped us set up for the field goal, which is field goal. So all those plays sometimes are only going to happen 1 or 2 times in a game, and you got to be ready for those. All the other games, we expect you to execute your assignment and play our way of football.
Well, there you go. Hey, Coach, just like we always do during an interview, we want to give you the final word. So any final messages you have or you want to give to Coyote Nation before the game tonight?
Ignore the rain. There's not going to be a rainstorm. Pastor Phil's already prayed us off, and no rain. Get to the game. Make sure you're happy. Make sure you're loud. Follow that video board. And when we're on defense, be as loud as we can possibly be. Make them have a great environment and let them know what Texas football is about, but let them know what the community of Anna is all about. And we appreciate everybody that's coming to the game. Make sure you stay off the rails.
Well, there you go. That's some good stuff, Coach. We can't wait to see our Anna Coyotes tonight against the Highland Hawks. And until then, enjoy the prep work and go Coyotes.
Thanks.
What's going on, Coyote Nation? Blake Grundy from the Coyote Football Network here, joined today by number 77, Marcos Rivera, one of our offensive linemen. Right guard, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, hey, listen, Marcos, we've got one game under our belt. Game number 2 coming up tonight against Arizona Highlands High School. Talk to me about how excited you are for this game and what it's like preparing for an opponent that's coming from out of state.
I'm very excited for this game, and it's like the same. We prepared the same way. Yeah.
Awesome. No, I love it. So preparation doesn't change from week to week, and I think that's a sign of good coaching, of a good disciplined team. Talk to me about, you guys have had a lot of changes on the offensive line this year. How has that been going, and how has that group been gelling together?
It's been good. We have the freshman right tackle, Hayden, and he's learning a lot throughout the summer and everything. Teaching him every single play and everything.
Awesome. Let me ask you a couple of fun questions. Let's kind of switch gears. Who's the goofiest offensive lineman? Who's the silliest one out of that bunch?
Probably Peyton.
Peyton? Why? What makes Peyton the goofiest offensive lineman?
I don't know, just the jokes he be playing.
The jokes he be playing?
Yeah.
Who eats the most?
Peyton as well.
Peyton as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How often do you see Peyton eating?
Every time I see him, he's always eating.
Okay. Every time he's always eating. Which one has the messiest locker?
I don't really know. Probably Hayden.
Hayden Fleming, okay. I think last year we asked that question and the answer was overwhelmingly Lashem.
Yeah.
So Hayden Fleming has taken over the reins from Lashem for messiest locker.
Yes, sir.
Well, you heard it here first from senior Marcos Rivera. Hey, Marcos, good luck tonight against the Highland Hawks. We look forward to watching you play.
Thank you.
We are joined today by Izzy Johnson, number one of our starting cornerbacks here. Izzy, you had a really big game this past Friday night. You were right in people's hip pockets. They put you on an island kind of a lot on Friday night and tried to pick on you. I don't know that it worked out a whole lot. What was your mindset that allows you to be a dog and fight in those one-on-one battles?
Well, since I know that I'm probably going to be the smallest corner in the district or the state, people go target me a lot, and I just be prepared and watch film and just be ready for the game. Because if I was the defense or the offensive coordinator, whatever, I see a 5'8" corner, 5'6" corner, I'm gonna target them too. Wait, what you gonna do? Let's see what you about for real.
Okay, so you're willing to take on that battle, right? They may not know that you're probably one of the fastest corners in the state as well. You got some wheels on you. Listen, through your career, you've kind of moved around from offense and defense. You played some wide receiver earlier in your career. Now you're a defensive mainstay. What was that transition like for you, and the switch in the mindset?
Just trying to get on the field. Like, I played defense freshman year, then switched to receiver sophomore year. Well, then coach was like, "Do you want to play or what?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And then he moved me defense. I just handled business from there.
There you go. Handling business is a big deal for our coaching staff. Hey, Friday game day. What's your favorite aspect of the Friday night experience and atmosphere on a game day?
The crowd, the student section, everything's loud. Everybody's into it. It's a different ball game. Just, I don't know, just different feeling.
Is there something that you do before the game that gets your mindset right and ready for the game?
Listen to music for sure.
What's on your playlist? What's got to be on the playlist?
Let's see. I don't know. I just play whatever. Whatever is just. I pick a random song. I need to listen to it.
Come on, I know you're not playing Taylor Swift to get ready for the game.
No. I can't play no sad song. It's gotta be like some T Grizzly.
You getting some hip hop, some R&B, some rap, just some stuff with some beats that are going for you.
Depending on how I'm feeling.
Okay, you heard it here first. Israel Johnson listening to that Taylor Swift to get ready for the game. Go Coyotes. All right, Coyote Nation, we're joined on game day by Jaden Parker, number 11, senior linebacker. Hey, Jaden, last week you got your first Texas high school football experience in the books. I think it'd be fun to hear, the fans would love to hear, what are some of the differences you experienced on a Friday night in Kansas versus a Friday night down here in Texas?
I would say the crowds were definitely louder. I like the support, like the Coyote walk and all that. We didn't have that back in Kansas. Seeing all the little kids. It was just a great environment. It was very loud. Sometimes I couldn't hear the play call, like I said before, but I had fun and I got used to it. And now it's time for the next game and keep improving.
And so community is a big deal for us down here in Anna. So you got to experience some of that. Hey, listen, we've got a school coming from Arizona in Highlands High School tonight. What is that like, getting a school coming from out of state? Does that change the way you guys prepare, or is everything business as normal?
I would say it's business as normal. I ain't never played an out-of-state team, so it's going to be different for me as well. So each game, like, I'm getting something different that I'm experiencing. So I look forward to it. I seen them rolling on the bus yesterday, so I'm prepared, and I'm ready to play. I'm fired up.
Hey, is it any kind of extra motivation knowing you're committed to the University of Arizona here coming up for next year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is it any extra motivation knowing you're playing in front of some of those people that'll be watching you play college football next fall?
I'm just go out there and just play my game. It's really no pressure. You know, like I said, I was a little nervous, but once that first play goes, then I'm fine usually. So I'm ready to play. And my coaches, they didn't send me stuff for just to congratulate me and tell me to play hard and all that. And my teammates back in Arizona, so I really appreciate them. And I got that yesterday, so it's really no pressure. I'm just ready to go play my game.
Awesome, Jaden Parker. Any final thoughts you want to give the fans before tonight's game?
Nah, just go Coyotes and pop out and show out, and we'll be ready to work.
You heard it here first. Go Coyotes, be loud, be proud. Can't wait to see you guys tonight.